Welcome back to our opinion poll 2016. We're now putting the numbers of Tamil Nadu, very important state, 234 seats in the assembly.
Yes.
And the numbers last time were 203 for the ADMK.
With her alliance.
With her alliance, that's ADMK plus.
This time, with her.
So the halfway mark in Tamil Nadu is
118.
118. And the ADMK is getting 130, so it's forming the government.
Right.
But it's in a kind of situation that Mamata Banerjee is in Bengal. I find similarities. The DMK gains from 31 to 70 which includes a dip in the last 3 or 4 weeks from 101 3 or 4 weeks back. So we'll have to talk about what really changed in the last 3 or 4 weeks. So it's a largely bipolar contest. Jay, you can take it forward. With,
what is interesting is that Jayalalithaa is still maintaining a vote share of close to 40%. 39.1 is what is projected.
So very similar situation to Bengal in this.
Very similar situation to Bengal. Also very similar, it's a slight setback from the Lok Sabha when she got close to 45% of the votes going on her own completely.
True.
Right now also she's the only player who's not formalized any alliances. She'll almost by and large on her own.
Which is remarkable because nobody ducks anti-incumbency in Tamil Nadu.
And with this confidence.
And
she has been fortunate enough, the opposition is almost completely splintered into 3 or 4 fronts.
Right, got it. So you have a situation. Let's get first reactions in. Let's get first reactions in from our panelists. We are delighted this time that joining us on our political analysis team through this election is going to be Sanjay Pinto, who's been an award-winning television journalist for a long time and now juggles between analysis and law. But he's a fine mind, understands the state's politics well. He and I have reported Tamil Nadu and national politics for a long time together in the past. Welcome to our team, sir. K. Pandeyarajan, leader of the AIADMK, is joining us. GVL Narasimha Rao of the BJP. We'll analyze the BJP performance as well. With Navika in the studios in Delhi is Sachidanand Murthy. We all respect him. He's resident editor of Malaya Manorama, understands South politics like the back of his hand. And I think Manuraj Shanmuga Sundaram is spokesperson of the DMK and an advocate also joining us in our studios in Delhi. So we are getting first quick reactions. Let's first get a reaction in from the political parties. If you don't mind, let's have the ADMK and DMK on the screen. The situation is this, Mr. Panderaj and Manuraj, if I can get your attention. If the ADMK wins, it will be the first time since 1989, Mr. Pandeyarajan, that a party will have successfully managed to duck anti-incumbency in the state. There's believed to be an anti-incumbency curse in Tamil Nadu. Tenures alternate between DMK and ADMK for the last 25 years. If this happens, first time someone is ducking that. So Mr. Pandeyarajan and Manuraj, your responses first to these numbers. Mr. Panderaj first, and Manuraj, you can take it forward from there.
Firstly, I want to correct your perception that AIADMK, when it first came to power in 1977, it came to power twice after that in succession. And the last 5 years of Amma has seen unprecedented welfare schemes in Tamil Nadu, whether it is the greenhouses given to over 3 lakhs of people, or whether it is the priceless rice which has got given to every family as such, and all the culmination of these welfare schemes and the phenomenal amount of developmental schemes which have made Tamil Nadu into a surplus state as far as electricity is concerned. Phenomenal amount of industries which have come in here, records in agriculture. I think all that, in our view, will lead to much higher.
Sir, but tenures have, sir, you have Mr. Pandeyarajan, Mr. Pandeyarajan. I think you are a fantastic politician because you have turned an opinion poll show into you giving an election speech. You are taking full advantage of the opportunity, and Manuraj is smiling there. Fact is, tenures have alternated. See, Mr. Pandey, let's analyze the numbers. Let's analyze the numbers.
He's said since 89.
I said it will be the first time since 1989 that somebody will be able to overcome anti-incumbency. Now, ADMK alliance here. Let's get Manuraj's response. Has lost 73 seats since 2011. There's a 13% decline in vote share. But then Jayalalithaa gets phenomenal 44.9%. With 217 seats, you can't get more than that. That's what she gets in 2011. You can't be
in the Lok Sabha.
In the
Lok Sabha.
In the Lok Sabha.
44.9 and 217 in the Lok Sabha.
Right. And if you translate that into assembly segments,
it's 217 assembly segments.
You get 200. So what has changed therefore between Lok Sabha and now? Because there's been a big dip between Lok Sabha.
That is the key. That is absolutely the key.
Flood has affected her.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Flood point has affected her image. That is why the drip from 217 to 130. Yeah. Otherwise, she would be maintaining the same 230, 27 like that.
Yeah.
Flood has got a negative impact on Madam Jayalalithaa because she did not go there during flood times. The voters in 5 districts of nearby Chennai are disappointed with her. That is why that dip, what Jay Murug has been projecting from 207 to 130, that's 74.
One second. Let's be clear on this. Individual vote share of ADMK in 2011 was 150. Now this time Jayalalithaa is going alone, which I think in terms of confidence she is reflecting huge amount of confidence, right? Now if you compare that to 150, they have lost only 20 seats since 2011. Individual vote share in 2011 was 38.4%.
It's the same now.
That has marginally increased to 39% this time. Okay, Manuraj, responses. Manuraj.
Thank you. Thanks, Arnab. Look, I take your opinion poll findings with a pinch of salt. But let me just say something by taking forward what Mr. Rajagopalan has already alluded to. Listen, in Tamil Nadu, we've had a chief minister in absentia for 5 years. In fact, 2 cabinet ministers in the BJP government have recently spoken out on this. Mr. Piyush Goyal and Mr. Javadekar have said that Jayalalithaa has been inaccessible and uncontactable for 22 months. Now, this is not the DMK. This is a central minister who's holding a constitutional post. Now, let me just tell you one more small fact which might help put your opinion findings in perspective. The strength of the DMK lies in its campaigning. We are an extremely well-oiled, cadre-based party. When the campaign starts, and as you would know, the alliances have not been finalized, the candidates have not been announced, the campaign is far from beginning. But when the campaign starts, Jayalalithaa and her inaccessibility is going to prove to be the biggest drawback for that party. And let me also add another small point here.
But then if all this is the fact, Manuraj, one second. If all this is the fact, then Sanjay, if she's inaccessible as the DMK claims, if she's not done any work as the DMK claims, then why has the DMK-led alliance not managed to cash in? There should be huge anti-incumbency, right, against her. But no, there should be huge. Where is that?
Because there is a major split in DMK between father and son.
Be realistic.
There is no mass-based
DMK alliance has lost.
Issue is the biggest issue as far as
DMK alliance.
Jayalalithaa shows a leader who carries her party along. Karunanidhi losing ground because of his age.
That's factionalism in the DMK.
Very big fights between MK Stalin and Aragiri, and that family politics also comes as a
just a minute. Okay, Sanjay Pinto, GVL Narasimha Rao coming in on the BJP aspect also, but first Sanjay Pinto. Why is the DMK gains 39 seats compared to 2011, Sanjay, but it loses vote share of 8% as per the C-voter poll? Sanjay.
Or now for the first time perhaps in about 2 decades, we are not going to really witness that rainbow coalition of sorts. The DMK was hoping to get Vijaykanth onto his side, but that didn't pan out the way they wanted to. Vijaykanth going on to join that People's Front, which is now called Captain Vijaykanth Front. Although Vijaykanth may not really, I don't know how many seats he's going to get, but definitely vote share, he's had 8% in the past. He definitely will make a dent. Now, the third front, as you call it, is actually going to unwittingly, in my opinion, help Jayalalithaa, because it's going to splinter the anti-incumbency votes. And that's one reason, perhaps, why there's a lot of confidence, a newfound confidence in the AIADMK camp. Having said that, I do agree with that gentleman who spoke earlier that it's, 48 days, there's also the factor of the undecided voter in Tamil Nadu. Apart from alliances, the undecided voter up to 20%. These people decide much closer to the actual D-Day on the 16th of May. A lot will depend on the campaigning, a lot will depend on the manifesto. Remember, Tamil Nadu has pampered voters election after election, from free TVs to mixies, grinders and all that. What's in store this time in the manifesto? That's something we'll have to really wait and watch.
You know, Sanjay,
alliance, caste, these are three important issues in elections.
What you're saying is that these other parties, if you analyze this number, the other parties have increased their vote share by 19% and their number of seats from nil to 34. Reason for this, Philip, is the DMDK, led by Vijaykanth, choosing to join hands with Vaiko's People's Welfare Front. His party...
I'm not sure they may, in terms of vote share, whether that vote share will translate into seats is something that we'll have to wait and see.
His party...
It is cutting to DMK votes, therefore it will enable Jayalalithaa to win more seats.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point.
That is the point.
That's where I agree with it. That's what I agree with Rajagopalan, because decision of Vijaykanth to go his own way has, I think, significantly hurt DMK's prospects, because there was a possibility of DMK and DMDK joining hands. With Vijaykanth not joining the alliance, AIADMK ultimately benefits.
Can I ask a question here?
Who are you asking? We only ask questions. How come a political spokesperson was
Mr. Shanmugasundaram, Vijaykanth, you are losing Vijaykanth is a big jolt to Karunanidhi.
Okay.
You must accept that.
Okay, accept.
Why Karunanidhi lost Vijaykanth?
I just need some clarity on the opinion poll. See, in 2011, Vijaykanth and the two communist parties allied with Jayalalithaa. In 2016, these three parties, Vijaykanth and the two communist parties, have gone alone. So my reading is that her vote share will take a significant dip from 2011 to now.
Whereas we retained our allies.
In 2014, she has a lone demonstrated vote share of 45%. Lone demonstrated vote share.
That's in the Lok Sabha. Can you compare a 2014 Lok Sabha with the 2016?
But she has established her ability to lead alone. Secondly, 2006, 1 decade ago, 2006 was an exactly similar election when Jayalalithaa came back from a 2004 defeat on a huge strength of freebies. She put up a great fight. That time, the DMK
won the election.
needed the DMK and the left.
Okay, we have limited time. We'll go to Kerala as well. One second. GVL Narasimha Rao. BJP. Let's look at the BJP numbers. GVL Narasimha Rao, you make some inroads. You increase your alliance tally from 2 to 4. But in the context of the elections, it is a relatively insignificant achievement. Now, that's not very good for the BJP. No, one second.
So, Lotus is only a bud in Tamil Nadu right now.
Yes, GVL. Let's get his reaction. BJP performance. Go on.
Our strategy in Tamil Nadu is certainly to enhance our presence, to become a significant player for future, to win a handful of seats, and be a significant player in case of a hung assembly. Never ever predict Tamil Nadu as the final outcome. I think Tamil Nadu has always surprised pollsters, has shocked pollsters, the media. On more than one occasion, if there is one state that has surprised people, it is Tamil Nadu. The state is reeling through a long spell of corruption. It's cesspool of corruption in Tamil Nadu. And people are fed up with all the alternatives that are there, with AIADMK, DMK. So at least the young voters, the first-time voters are looking towards a cleaner alternative. I think our vote share is certainly going to go up than what you are.
Mr. Narasimha Rao, you must say that. Will that benefit BJP?
No, the question is, I'll tell you, GVL, we're analyzing this panel on this. You see, GVL, look at it. Narada Sharada Netaji in Bengal is not helping you. Now, let's look at Tamil Nadu. You say corruption, then the DMK says absentee chief minister is a charge which they put. And of course, there is also the whole issue of the Chennai floods, which were initially a source of criticism for the administration. But what is the political impact? What is the political impact? Kumar Ketkar. No, Kumar Ketkar.
I don't think this will be a political impact.
Kumar Ketkar.
I don't think this will have political impact, and Vijaykanth, who is seen as a disruptor, he may not be as influential in terms of voting as we are predicting just because he's a disruptor. And disruptors do not always get the major share. And as Rajgopal very correctly said, that disruption is going to help Jayalalithaa significantly.
Jayalalithaa is, not only is she very good at development and getting to people in terms of goodies, and in administration she's known to be a very good administrator, but I think she's very politically savvy. You will recall, Rajgopalan, the first election when she went in for alliances, I remember this very clearly. Small parties, she showed up an alliance, and she really roamed home. Now this time she's showing a very different strategy, but the upshot of the strategy, I don't know whether there is a hidden hand behind it. Upshot of the strategy is that Vijay Kant goes with the third front. How many seats it's going to mop up? At the end of the day, it's going to help her.
I completely agree.
That's right. And Arnab, if I can just add a small point here. If I can just add a small point here, Jayalalithaa, however much you say that she wasn't present, she didn't go and visit the flood sites, the fact is that she's had her way with the centre. She has a relationship with the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and she's got funds for Tamil Nadu. So that's something that she's managed, which Karunanidhi would probably never have been able to manage. One minute, let me complete. Let me complete. That's one point that Jayalalithaa has. The second,
what did DMK do?
Let him speak.
What did DMK do?
Okay, calm down. Now let him speak, please.
The second point, Arnab, is that the third front is not really a very final front. We had reports today, and unconfirmed at this moment, that Vaiko even went and met with Aam Aadmi Party leaders in Delhi today. Now, if Vaiko and Vijay Kant have, actually got a third front together, then why is he meeting the Aam Aadmi Party leaders? Why is he flirting with the others? So
Navika, to the people of Tamil Nadu, what will be interesting will be, I think people of Tamil Nadu will find this interesting out here. Huge shift. I want to track week 1 to week 4. Tamil Nadu politics has changed in the last 3 weeks. Because if you look at the swing between week 1 to week 4 of March, the numbers on the swing is striking. ADMK alliance, here it is on your screen. ADMK alliance gains 14 seats with a 2% fall in votes. DMK alliance loses 31 seats with an 8% loss in votes. What is the reason? The reason is DMDK's Vijay Kant choosing not to join the DMK alliance in this last week. That has turned out to be a big setback for Karunanidhi. It reduces him and his party from close competitors with the AIADMK to a categorical second best. The decision of Vijay Kant has increased the seat share of the others twofold and their vote share by 11%. So though Vijay Kant commands considerable influence in terms of votes and seats, he has done more to steer the contest for Jayalalithaa. Exactly. So the whole contest moves into for Jayalalithaa thanks to Vijay Kant. Am I right?
Absolutely. That's what I have been saying, Arnab, from the beginning.
Whole politics of Tamil Nadu has changed. Yes, please.
That is a big scenario. That's a big setback to DMK.
So Tamil Nadu politics completely changed. You're exulting at the DMK's situation there.
No, because DMK representative is unnecessarily saying about the two union ministers.
Okay.
What happened to your own sons of Karunanidhi?
Sabha.
Why are they fighting?
Let's get Sabha. What's it? Sachidanand Murthy. Go ahead, please. Sachidanand Murthy. No, yes, please go ahead. What's it? This is going to be a...
Arnab, please. The final picture of the alliances in Tamil Nadu is not yet complete because there could be further changes in the next 2 weeks because DMK Congress talks are still not reached a finality, and Vijay Kant is still being persuaded to come back to the DMK camp. So there's going to be a lot of changes. So there can be again a polarization. So I think right now Jayalalithaa is ahead, but forces which are inimical to her are working, and I think even BJP is encouraging them to come together because they want to teach her a lesson. So there's a lot of flux still in the Tamil Nadu political
Sachi, and we have to go to Kerala in some time. Sachi, therefore we are saying...
quickly say
yes, Mr. Pandirajan.
I think, Arnab, just one thing. I just want to say the coming together of Congress and DMK has in some sense reduced the vote share of both the parties.
Yeah.
The scepter of the corruptions, the 2Gs and all that has come back to haunt the people of Tamil Nadu. That's one of the reasons I think the collective vote share is actually lesser.
From the post of Chief Minister in 2015 September, Jayalalithaa had to step down.
I don't think people
because of the corruption. I do not know what the spokesperson is talking about here.
The scale that
do you know any other Chief Minister in this country who has stepped down twice on basis of conviction on charges of corruption?
I'm talking
Please
about,
tell me.
Okay, let's go to the Kerala numbers.
No, but the scale.
Okay, once a
okay,
Shammusundram, you have to answer. How many DMK ministers went to jail?
Do you know?
Okay,
now, Mr. Shammusundram, you must answer.
Okay.
How many times Raja went to jail?
Okay, we are going to Kerala now. We are going to Kerala now. Gentlemen, listen. I always say this. Mr. Pandarajan, hear me out. In terms of seat share, now let's see what. In terms of seat share, the gap between the two alliances of 60 seats is the narrowest in elections since Tamil Nadu. Since, where these two alliances have gone head to head. 60 seems big otherwise, but in Tamil Nadu terms, it's less. I think, if DMK is watching this, they will try and woo Vijaykanth even more, and we'll see what happens there politically. Now, I thank our guests from Tamil Nadu at this point.